What's geht up? Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hi, my name is Jasmine. It's nice to meet you. So the leggings I'm going to be reviewing today are from a company called Freesought. It's an Amazon company and they actually reached out to me on Instagram seeing if I would try out the leggings and do a review for you guys. This is not a sponsored video, so I am going to be giving my honest, heartfelt, truthful opinion. Whether it's good or bad, we shall find out. Let's get into it. So the new collection that's being released is called the Aurora 2.0 collection. Now, from my understanding, it's just going to be the leggings for right now. A bra will come later. The one that I'm wearing right now was also sent from them. This is from their Smooth collection. It comes in like a two-piece set. You get the bra and shorts. I'll be reviewing the bra in a second. We're gonna stick to the leggings. Let's start with the basics. This launch for the Aurora leggings, they're gonna be 13 different colors. I'll post a little photo here. I was sent 4 different colors. On top here, we have the dusk blue, the purple is the acai, we have a brown, which is hummus, and then we have this orange here, which is called coral rose. Of these colors, I actually have 3 different sizes. I wanted to get a full range for you guys to be able to review them accurately. So we have the coral rose in an extra small. The hummus is actually in a size small. We have the acai a size small, and then the dusk blue in a size medium. So I'm gonna start off with the coral rose. Sorry if I'm having a hard time remembering the name. I'm all over the place today. And like I said, these are in an extra small. The first thing that I noticed with these leggings when I pulled them out of the package was that they were super silky. Now the material is 92% spandex and 8% nylon. That just means that they're ultra stretchy. I did measure these bad boys out and it seems to be about a 23-inch inseam. I'm 5'8", and when I put these babies on, look at that stretch. Look at that stretch. It's crazy. So honestly, if you're a tall girl, they should fit fine. I did, take a clip of what they look like full length so you can see. Now when I was working out, I did notice that they shifted just a little bit, a little higher up on my ankle. But I wouldn't say that it's like an uncomfortable thing or one that you have to constantly adjust when you're working out. It's just like a small nitpicky item. Now, when it comes to the details of the leggings, we have a 3-tier waistband. It's to help with compression. It's very similar to that of the Alphalete Amplify leggings, if you're familiar with those. If you are not, you can go ahead and check out one of my other review videos. I give a little bit more of a detailed description of what they are. So, yes, the 3-tier waistband. I did notice that the tiers offer pretty good compression, pretty similar to that of the Amplify. One major thing to point out is that the band in the front isn't as thick as the band in the back. So even as I'm holding them up right now, you can see that the front of the band stops about here, whereas the back is a little bit higher. If I'm being nitpicky, I would prefer that the band width is the same all the way around, only because when you're squatting, sometimes the back of the band rolls down, and I do think it's because of it just being uneven all the way around. So that's just me being nitpicky, but I would say good compression, doesn't slide down, just rolls a little bit. Same goes for other leggings though when you're squatting a lot. For the contour, there are a couple different places where you'll find it. So right above the glutes, it's actually a little bit of a heart shape to accentuate the top of your bum. And it's very similar to that of the Amplify. I would say that this one actually does go all the way down to the scrunch, whereas on the Amplify it stops maybe like a 1/4 of an inch before the scrunch. These go all the way down. On the side here, you'll see that there's also a little bit of a panel. I'll insert another video just so it's more obvious, but there is some side detailing. There is a panel of contour right underneath your glutes. It's a rib material that's very similar to the actual waistband. It does help a lot in making sure that your glutes look very perky. So if you're interested in some glute accentuation, you've got it with these leggings. I really do enjoy the contour of these bad boys. The only thing that I have an issue with is the scrunch detail. So these are the leggings that I wore to the gym yesterday. And as you can see, this is the scrunch detail that's in the back. I think it's pretty obvious that the scrunch is no more. It wasn't really there to begin with, and I'll post a video here of what the amplifies look like so you can get an idea of what it should ideally look like, or somewhat look like. So as you saw, there wasn't really much scrunching going on, and I think that paired with the fact that maybe there just isn't enough glute space, the band wasn't really staying in between my cheeks, and I feel like if you are gonna have a scrunch butt, that's kind of the whole point. You want it to stay in between those bad boys and create that separation. So I did notice it will stay like in my underbutt area, if that makes sense to you guys, but it won't stay fully. Like at the bottom of the squat, I felt them come out. This is like, I feel like this is like a little bit TMI, a little too graphic, but I know for you girls, you're gonna wanna understand what I'm talking about. So it still makes your butt look really nice. It's just, I wish, because it does have a scrunch butt, it stayed in there. And when it does pop out, it doesn't look right because it's not a normal seam, you know what I mean? Does that mean I'm never gonna wear these leggings? No, of course not. I have leggings that don't have a butt scrunch and I wear them quite frequently. Honestly, as long as there's a little bit of separation there, I'm down to wear it. These do offer some separation, and quite frankly, I think it's just enough, especially for people who don't like a scrunch, but you know. Hopefully you guys can see this, but at the bottom of the legging, there's some more contour detail. It's like a V shape. I don't know, it's like a nice to have. Is it necessary? Not really, but I feel like most contour, some of the lines aren't like necessary, they're not for anything, but it just adds a little bit extra, you know? And then the last detail, it's not really a contour, it's just you have this longer seam going down the front of the legging. It's on both sides. It's a little bit raised. It just adds some nice detail. I honestly do like this seam a lot. At first I wasn't really sure about it, but it kind of adds a little something where there is nothing usually. So if you're worried about tags and stuff on the inside of your leggings, you also don't have to worry about that with these bad boys. I hate tags. They're usually really itchy, or if they're not itchy, then you can sort of see them through the leggings when you put them on. But the instructions, the size, all that fun stuff, it's actually part of the waistband. Like you can see there's a little bit of a detailed, I don't know how to describe it. It's like sewn into the fabric. So with the size mediums, I was expecting there to be some bunchiness because I've experienced that in other leggings. I'm typically not a size medium. Sometimes I'm a small, and a small is still a little bit loose in certain areas, especially the crotch area. But these in a size medium, I noticed I didn't have that issue. I guess it's because of the type of material and the amount of stretch. There just wasn't that bagginess that you would typically see. Now I can pull them and they're like super stretchy. You could tell there's just a load of fabric, but it's not visibly noticeable. So if you are worried about sizing, then I think you could honestly go a size up and visually there wouldn't be an issue. It would give you a little bit more room if you're bulking or something like that, just to grow into your leggings. All that being said, I did prefer the small over the mediums and the extra smalls. I just like the fit more. Around my glutes, didn't have an issue. You know, it's none of that. It was just more of like a comfort thing. I would say that the waistband on the extra small was just a smidgen too tight for me. I don't like when it's too tight because it makes me feel a little bit nauseous, like halfway through a workout. Not sure if any of you have ever experienced that. So it is recommended that you hand wash these leggings. I personally didn't. I didn't read that you should hand wash them, and I kind of just treated them like I would any of my other sportswear. I threw them in my washer on cold and they came out fine. If you're a little bit hesitant of doing that, then sure, hand wash it. But for me, it came out fine. I always put my leggings in the wash inside out, just in case there's any issues. It's happening on the inside of the legging rather than the outside. So just a little tip. This was actually the color that I noticed first, and I was like, I don't have purple leggings, and honestly, I'm vibing with them quite a lot. It's so pretty. It's perfect for the spooky season, but also besides that, it'd be really good for spring. Although the color is on the darker side, in the sun, it's gorgeous. I've worn them out a couple times, and I don't know, I got some looks. They were good looks. They weren't bad, but no one asked me where I got them, which is kind of a bummer, you know? Sometimes you want to be like, oh yeah, girl, I got them from like XYZ place, you know? So there's only one section on the leggings where you'll find the logo, and that is on the upper left-hand side here. The logo isn't stitched it is like the heat press stick-on logo. So eventually it will wear off after several washes, that sort of thing. But I like how it's pretty minimalistic. It is rather small, and I'm not one to have branding all over the place. I think a better, future enhancement would be to just have it sewn in somewhere, whether it's in the same spot, maybe on the back of the leggings, or at the bottom on the ankle, like some other companies do. Okay, so I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. These leggings are not 100% squat proof. Just like some of my amplifies aren't squat proof, I think half my colors aren't. Typically with the lighter colors, you're gonna see some sheerness. I would say that the most squat proof were the hummus and the acai. You can see the acai is a fairly dark color, and I will be inserting some squat tests for you. So I didn't have an issue with this. I think that the hummus were also pretty squat proof, at least for me, because my skin tone is almost identical to the hummus. Look at this. So I thought these were gonna be fine, wearing out to the gym. I do really like the color, and when I put them on, I did enjoy them. My only concern is that it's way too close to my skin tone. I don't wanna look like I'm naked walking around the city or in the gym, because there have been moments where I was in the gym and I had to do like a fucking triple take because it looked like someone was nude. And I don't wanna be that person. Although you are wearing clothes, I don't want, that extra attention drawn to me. So I will be keeping these. I'll probably stick to wearing them in my home gym, but yeah. I would definitely say to wear a nude or neutral thong with these leggings. I did do a squat test with the nude thong compared to having a Yeti sticker on my butt. And as you can see from the clips, you can read the Yeti sticker pretty easily, in fact. So yeah, if you're worried about squat proofness, just wear a nude thong and you'll be fine. Yeah. And just as a reminder, these leggings were not all the same size, so the sheerness is gonna be different from each of these leggings. The two that are most comparable are the acai and the hummus, because those are both size smalls. These blue ones were size medium, so there's gonna be a little bit more fabric to hopefully help with that sheerness. And then with the coral rose, those are the smallest pair. They might be a little bit more sheer than the smalls or the medium. But you guys be the judge. You have the squat test. You can make a judgment for yourselves. Last but not least, I'm gonna quickly go over the bra that I wore to the gym. Like I said, this is not part of the Aurora collection. This is from their Smooth collection, but I did wear it out to the gym with the Aurora leggings just to get a feel for it. I am a 36D, so just to give you some reference point to work with, and this bra is a size small. Now, I don't have too many bras that have this thin of a strap, mostly because I find it irritating on my traps and I feel like there's not enough support, but this bra honestly provides just enough support for me. The straps are adjustable, so if you would like some extra support, you can make them a little tighter. If they're feeling a little tight on your traps, you could loosen it up. There are some contour details, so at the top, you'll see that there's this rib material that goes all the way around the sides, sort of like around your chest and underneath it. I think it's pretty. It does accentuate your boobs a little bit. If you have a smaller chest, I think this bra would be great for you. If you have a larger chest, I think it would work for you as well. And then can we just take a second to appreciate the design of the back? I feel like it does accentuate it really nicely. I do enjoy that there's these 4 strands that converge into that ring and then expand out to the single straps. It's very pretty. I will do a future video where I talk about these leggings and how they've held up, especially this bra, because I'm quite curious to see how long it lasts. Because if it lasts a while, like if I don't have any issues, nothing breaks, I'm gonna be ordering another one. There are removable cup pads. There are removable cup pads if you're not a fan. I do prefer cup pads, so I did wear them during my workout, and because I'm not trying to show off my nips. I did pull them out for this video, and I would say, it's just as supportive. Don't have to worry. As you can see, there's this metal ring at the bottom here. It's sewn into the fabric. I would say it's sewn in pretty well. I didn't notice anything loosening up, and I did run this through the washer as well, although it says to hand wash, and it didn't budge at all, so I think you should be good there. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope you found this video helpful. If you did, go ahead and give it a like and hit that subscribe button while you're at it so you don't miss any future posts. And one last thing before you go, because it is the spooky season, it is October, baby. We're coming up on Halloween. Let me know what your favorite Halloween movie is down in the comments below, because I've been slacking on my Halloween films and I've been wanting to watch some new ones, but I usually like to go off of recommendations. So if you have one, please let me know in the comments below. I will check it out and I'll respond to you with my thoughts. Okay, see you guys.